Okay, hi, very quickly in my hospital room. I'm looking at the Henny Scott case again. I was asked to do so by family. I think a family member had asked. And I'm still, I'm getting a sense that she was on her defense. That's the final end result card. And I do see in her environment, I feel like there is activity and violence. Honestly, I do. Because wands are also her final end result card. And they're also what she was aware of, or there's not necessarily her, but just looking at this case, it's an energy that's coming into the picture. Oh, sorry, I got to put this on pause. Okay, so trying to get back to this real fast before they come back in with some other stuff for me. Look, I see violence upon her. This card, and in this card, and in this card, I'm seeing defense of her trying to defend herself. I'm seeing a potential head injuries around the head. We know from what her mother said, that her mother noticed what looked like a broken nose and bruising, battery possibly to the face. This echoes that kind of a damage, okay? With the wands here too around this person, again, we're looking at defense, her trying to defend herself. The basis of her reading, and I think her family, it shows also that her family, I believe, is struggling to accept the death that they've been given as hypothermia. I don't blame them, because I do feel like she was somehow needing to defend herself from violence. There is a King of Pentacles at the basis of her reading. I know she was at a residence, Muddy something or another. I don't know if it was Muddy Creek. I have to go back and look at the name. I would want to know who the adult males were that may have been at that party. And if possible, if there is a significant adult male of an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, potentially. Although this could also maybe be somebody in the member of the family that's male that doesn't buy the story about her death. I'm not sure about that, okay? I believe he has suspicion, or it could be there's suspicion about him. Not sure. But I will say this much. I think that girl was having to protect herself. This was the final end result card, so it did answer the question for me, that she was defending herself. She was in a defensive mode, and in her environment was the Ace of Wands. So this indicates that somebody in her environment, I believe, being violent, using this kicking up of activity, that resulted in her death. With, again, we get 2 10s here, which is a double end of a cycle with death connecting them. And when I get this card where a death is concerned, it means for me that this person did not die by their own hand. Okay? So I'm going to cut that short, because they're going to come right back into my room and want to look at my wound and send me off to a nursing home. So I've got to get off here. But I'm sorry that's so short, but I really wanted to get that out for Henny Scott and her family. So I'll pop that up real quick. All right? All right. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll keep you updated on where I'll be.